Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 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 testing. Hey, we still got a buzzy mic. Do we? I got a runny nose. My camera sucks. Audio sucks. Microphone's buzzing. Can't help it, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. So, hello everybody. My name is Pookie, and welcome to a Q&A. I did one last year, and I'm super excited to do one again this year. So is Tama. He's excited too. Say hi, Tama. What are you doing?
Oh, he just wants to say, oh god.
He just wants to say hello to older people. Say hello, mister. Yeah, what is all this? Say hi. Oh, sniff. And down you go. I'm very tired. But that won't stop us. I'll be reading these from my phone, from my delightful phone. Don't look at the back. There's some precious stuff on there. I love these. I really love these. These are really, really fun. So I did one last year on Halloween, and I didn't have the face cam though. So this is new, and I dressed up for the occasion. Do you know what I am? An accountant. I'm gonna start with Instagram. I guess we'll start with the top comments because why not? Okay, we got one here. Should I screenshot? Yeah, sure, we'll screenshot. Don't look at my ID. Please. I suck at these. What's your favorite webtoon other than yours? This one's super easy. Nice to meet you. It was a new webtoon that popped up, and I clicked it, I read it, and I'm in love with it, like a lot. Like I fast pass it on the regs. I also fast pass Lore Olympus, obviously. Let's Play, and I actually read a lot of webtoons. But I think my favorite right now is Nice to Meet You. I really recommend it. I love the art style. It is like so cute. AJR Crusty Toothbrush. Your name is so familiar. Were you on my YouTube Q&A last year? When will they kiss? What if they don't? Can you draw the gang playing poker except Zeta is innocently holding her cards backwards so everyone can see her hand? That's cute! I would do this, but I'm really lazy. Sorry. But that's really adorable. You should totally draw that. What's your favorite anime and why? Oh boy. My favorite anime is Samurai Champloo. If you haven't seen it, go watch it now. It is so underrated. So underrated. The character Mugen, his visuals is what inspired me to make Cade. That's why Cade has a ring around his wrist, because Mugen has a ring around his wrist. He has like 2 rings, but I did one because who has time for 2, right? Did I screenshot this? My phone's gonna be full of screenshots by the end of this. What made you start drawing? How did you get so good at it? Thank you for thinking I am very good at it. Practice. Observe things, if that makes sense. Really study things, especially things you like. Just kind of like pay attention to the way things are shaped and shaded, and just how like life works. What made me start drawing? My dad was huge into art, and well, he was more so into music and guitars than art. But I don't know if, because I was so young at the time, I don't know if like I seen him draw something, or he was showing me some art or something, and I was like, ooh. And then like I started to like draw on the walls in the hallway, and ever since then I just wanted to draw all the time. I promise you, if you really want to do it, just practice every day, because if you do that, you'll get to the point where it's nothing. It's easy. It's easy. And even when you get to the point where you feel like you're at your best, that's not the end of it. If you just keep practicing, you'll just get better and better and better. There's no stop. There's no end to it. So I find that really neat about art too. How long will your webcomic be? Well, I don't really know yet, but we're gonna aim for very long. Someone might have asked you this already, but what is your inspiration for Down to Earth? Yeah, this was a huge one that I answered, I think, repeatedly in the first Q&A I did last year. I was a huge fan of Teen Titans, the original, the best. And I just kind of thought, wouldn't it be neat to have like a Robin and Starfire like ship story? But instead of having it like a superhero world and focused on, you know, taking down the villain and saving everyone, it's more of a drama and more romance focused than it would be action adventure type thing. I wanted to have a story that was Starfire and Robin, but in a drama setting where it would focus on those two characters mostly. Will we ever see Zodia or Zodians? Maybe. I mean, you've already seen one Zodian. We will be making a Patreon, because I would be so happy for that. I have a Patreon. You can go down to the description box below, and I think I put my link tree in there, and you can click that, and then go straight to the Patreon. Now, I will advise you, if you are not above 18, I believe you can't even see the page. I just did this and it worked. How long did you draw for to finally be confident enough to draw a comic? I drew since I was 4, like I said. I started drawing anime whenever I first watched, like, might have been around my Naruto days. Yeah, I had Naruto days. And then I had a Bleach phase where I was like obsessed with Ichigo for most of my life. That phase of that obsession did not end until I was like 17. I'm pretty embarrassed about it, to be honest. Well, how long did you draw for to finally be confident enough to draw a comic, though? I don't know if... I still feel kind of iffy about my art style in the comic. Like, I'm happy with how the characters look. I mean, I think they look fine. But when it comes to, like, the backgrounds and stuff, I'm not very confident in those. I feel like even if your art style is kind of like but you have a decent story, you can like get away with that. Not to say that your art style is bad or anything. I mean, I know mine's not like bad, but it's not like the best, you know. But I don't know. I'm happy with it. I'm just glad you guys love it. It makes me so happy. Yeah, I've got 2 here. How long does it take to make one episode or chapter? Or how long does it take to make a comic? Oh boy. I couldn't tell you how long it takes to make a whole comic, because I don't even know how long my comic is going to be. I've never finished a comic before, so... But how long does it take to make one episode? It can take a week. I'll just say a week. Sometimes less. It can take less than a week if, you know, you just work hard enough. What were your biggest inspirations in developing your art style? Bleach was a huge one. Oh yeah, that was a huge one. I did a lot of fan art for Bleach because, again, I was obsessed with Ichigo Kurosaki. Tite Kubo's art style is a huge inspiration for my stuff, even though it probably looks, you know, nothing like it, but it was a huge inspiration. Can you make some drawing tutorials? Yeah, I plan to do this, but I need a little more free time. One day there'll be some tutorials, I promise. But they'll mainly be to just how to draw like me, not how to draw this. I don't know how to draw nothing, to be honest. So it'll be like, how to draw like Pookie. Favorite tea? I like all tea. I like sweet. Sometimes I like it not sweet. I like it hot. Sometimes I like it cold. At Sonic, my boyfriend got a sweet tea with mango in it, and I was like, ooh, this is good. So if you haven't tried that, go try it. What is your favorite medium of entertainment? Just wondering. LOL. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I got you. You mean like TV and stuff? I hate TV. I just watch YouTube all the time. My entertainment is, it mostly consists of drama on YouTube or Game Grumps. That's about it. Gotta love that YouTube. I love it. I love it, love it. I love my fluffy ears as well. Do you like my floppy ears? I think they're hella cute. This is I'm off on a tangent here, but I get a lot of people that are like, you're not redheaded. Why are you drawing yourself as a redhead? You don't have red hair. Now let me tell you, mister, here is my roots. Now, it might look brown to you, but this is red. So I had bleached my hair for the first time, and I did it pink. Well, I did it black, like roots, black roots to pink. Here's a picture. And I am never doing it again. I don't know how any of you bleach your hair and like it. I hated how it felt. Like, I missed getting in the shower, getting it clean. It's all soft, even when it's wet. And, sorry. And then whenever you get out of the shower, and you dry it, it's all soft and shiny and clean. But whenever you bleach it, it's all noodly. Just noodly and stringy. Now, my hairstylist could have done something wrong, but I honestly, it's just not worth it at this point. I'm never doing it again. So I've been trying to grow my hair out. That's why I have like black going on, is because this was my roots with the pink. And then I got my natural roots coming in, which is my red hair, which I missed. I missed it so much. I'm glad it's growing back. But honestly, I feel like this hairstyle totally vibes with my costume right now. Hell yeah. I'm a bear. Lonely Cat Lady 9 says, what encouraged you to do webcomics? I want to, but I'm too scared. I hear that a lot, like people being afraid to make a comic. I mean, when I look back at the Discover version of Down to Earth, like, it's bad. Like, I hate it. It looks like my kindergarten animation I did, with like all their necks being really long, and I don't know why I did that. The necks. I can't get over the necks. Like, why did I make them so long? I know this is like easier said than done, but I feel like you just have to do it. Like, if you really, really, really want to do it, you just have to push yourself. Just go for it, because, I mean, you know, what's the worst that could happen? You draw the necks too long, and then you regret it, like, years later after you got published on Webtoon. Like, will the story have some parts from the old one, or did you scrap everything? No, there's already been some, well, a lot of the parts that were in the old version that are actually in it right now, in the new version right now. And I do plan on having some things come back, and some of the things that are coming back are going to be, like, changed or edited a little bit. And mainly, this is because, well, I can't really say why, but let's just say it's for the best. It is for the best, and let's just leave it at that. What does Cade's tattoo mean? To be honest, I have no idea. Casual Wii owner, love the name. What breed of cat is Cosmo? She is a cat. How long have you been working with Zayn and Cade? I love them. They're both great characters, and they're so cute together. This webtoon is amazing. Thank you for making it. Thank you for reading it. Sometime after middle school and like early high school. We'll just say like 2013-ish. But I wouldn't say that they were what they are now back then when I first began messing with them. Because I remember whenever I first made the actual version of Zeta, she was actually not an alien. She was actually a computer virus that came out of a computer. And when I did this, I stepped back and I was like, this makes no sense. I couldn't really go anywhere with that. Flame says, why do you upload so little? I don't want to wait 7 days for a 3-minute read. Excuse me, Flame. Listen here. I don't want to cause so much stress on my brain and my hand to get episodes out quicker. No. I'm gonna upload weekly like Webtoon wants me to, because I mean, damn, I'm even struggling with that. So, calm your tits. What's your favorite video game? Zelda Ocarina of Time, baby. Now, I know a lot of you are like, boo, or ew, or we've heard it, or lame. It's one of those games for me that, you know those games that you play like at least once or twice a year because it's just your favorite game? That's the game. That is that for me. This is like, I'd probably have to make out a whole nother video just to explain like why that game means so much to me. It was basically my childhood. My family would play it in the living room together. They'd laugh, they'd chuckle, and I think that's why to this day I love watching like Game Grumps and Jack and Mark, because it kind of like brings back that feeling of like having everyone in a room and just like playing a game and watching it and laughing at like parts of it. And you know, it's just a good wholesome feeling. It's just that game holds a very important piece of my childhood. My dad passed away July 20th of 2003, and he was the one that introduced me to, you know, art and Zelda and all the fun stuff that I love today and always will love forever. We would basically play that together. So really, it's not the game itself that is why it's my favorite. It's just a nostalgia feeling every time I play it. It's more like a feeling than it is a game to me. How's life? And what do you think about this COVID jizz? Life's good. I'm honestly really grateful for Webtoon right now, because without them, I wouldn't be in a good spot, really. I mean, Webtoon is my job now, and I actually never had a job before this. So it's my first and only job right now, and I couldn't be any happier, because this was the job I've always wanted as a kid, and I got it, and I don't know how. What do I think of COVID? I think, boo! That's what I think. I want to go to a dang buffet and have me some dang old sushi. But guess what? COVID's like, nuh-uh, you ain't eating that sushi. I am now moving on to Twitter. Roland S. Hello, I know you. Got any more cool figures? I sure do. Here's a cute little photo here. I just want to say I absolutely love your story. It's no joke the best webtoon I've ever read. My question for you would be, will the canvas or original version of Down to Earth ever be available for people to read again? So, bad news is, I didn't save the original files for the canvas version. So we're a little doomed there, but there are some screenshots you can find here and there. I am so sorry. I don't know why I did that. For some reason, I just thought no one liked it, so I scrapped it. Another reason why I scrapped it is because all of the layout I did for the original was not appropriate for Webtoon. I didn't know that fonts you have to have rights to certain fonts. I was actually unaware of that, but now that I think about that makes a lot of sense. Because people make fonts, and it's like an art too. I didn't know that you had to be consistent with the size of your font, like every single time it has to be the same size. I didn't know that you couldn't have the bubbles cut off of the pages. I just thought that would save room. I wasn't good at spacing things. I would clutter everything and I wouldn't look good. I didn't like my art because it had improved a lot since then, and you can actually see that if you see screenshots. But yeah, those are just like a few of the things that I wish I had known actually before I had started even making my webtoon. So, are you still going to do animations, or have you moved full-time to comics? I really want to do more Game Grump stuff, like so bad, but I don't have time right now. So what I think I'll do is, when I'm on a break, when I have the time, I do want to make another like animation, whatever you want to call that, whatever that was. I do want to make more, like a lot more. If I wasn't doing comics, I'd be back to doing that like immediately, because I miss it. I do miss it a lot. That was so much fun. Are you planning on closing the story in, let's say, about 50 or less? Because it feels like the story is nearing its end, which is both nice and sad at the same time. Wow, really? You feel like it's like near the end? That's actually really interesting. Huh. I guess, yeah, if I was like from the outside looking in, like if I hadn't, made the story, and I was just a casual reader reading it, I guess I would think that too, actually. That's interesting. It's your lucky day, cause, 50 or less is way off, let's just say that. What caused that story change with Down to Earth when it went from the canvas to originals? Either way, still love it though. Thank you. The changes were because I didn't know where I was going. Okay, let's just say if my old story was a roller coaster, it'd be like one of these. It'd be one of those. And if we had a roller coaster example of a story that is now being worked on with an editor and assistants, the story is more like, ooh, girl, look at it go. You know what I mean? I didn't know where I was going in the Discover version, and now I know where I'm going because I have some help. First of all, I need to give a big thank you. Down to Earth means a lot to me and makes me happy every week, so thank you for everything. Aw, thank you. That's so sweet. As for a question, this was probably asked before, but how do you come up with your name? Oh, my username. Also, what was your favorite video on your channel? Oh, okay. Yeah, Pookie was the name of my first cat that I really loved, and she was so cute. And the little character I draw, the cat Pookie, actual cat Pookie, her color palette is based off that cat. She wasn't as chunky as the cat I draw, but still just as cute. So yeah, and I just like the name Pookie. I think it's cute. And then Senpai because I'm a weeb. I will say that the Jacksepticeye, was it called Shark Dating Simulator? Was that the name of the game? I don't remember. The animation I did for that one, I believe I named it Fascinating. Yeah, I think I named it Fascinating. The art in that one I was really proud of, and the backgrounds, because I am not good at the backgrounds, and it's just something I've always downed myself about, how I just feel like I'll never get good at backgrounds. And they all the backgrounds in that just turned out so good, and I don't know why. And I don't know, I'm pretty proud of that just because of that. I just feel like all the art really pieced together really well and just made the whole video a good video. If you had a choice between no hand cramps ever or making the phrase pain in your spine, no hand cramps ever. Do you structure your world building, or does it just kind of flow as you make Down to Earth? Yeah, I'd say it flows. I'd say that the characters really are the ones pulling the strings here. So basically, I had the characters, and everything around that came from them two. I just thought, okay, Cade and Zeta. Where does Cade work? Well, Cade is this kind of guy, so he'd probably work here. And I'm not going to give too much story on Zeta, because right now that'd be a huge spoiler. How do you pronounce Zeta? Zeta. I'll keep it simple. Can we see your cat? Here is my young daughter, Sushi. She's a Kinkalo, which is a munchkin mixed with a American curl. She has little legs, but a big heart. Hi, missus. Say hello to the people. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Ooh, you? Is that you right there? Say hi. She's so cute. I can't with you. I can't with you. She has little tiny hands and big old demon horns. This is Tama. Tamagotchi. He's an egg. He's egg boy. He is good boy. He is bean boy. He's long boy. He looked like a Twinkie. For any of you who don't know, on my Instagram, well, I have 2 Instagram accounts. One is me and my art. The second is my 2 beautiful baby kittens. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for leaving questions. Thank you guys so much for being readers. Thank you so much for just everything. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you and keep it up. And I do want to keep Down to Earth going for a long time. So please stay tuned if you want to, be a part of that journey with me. Happy Halloween. Go have fun. But be careful because, there's a virus going around, whatever. But be safe. Be happy. Love you, and hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good night. Bye! Taking off the hood that is clipped in my hair. Ow. Pulled it out. Ow. It hurts. Ow!